Rocco, cut it out. Hello, everybody. Rocco, stop. I'm not going to do my yo, mic check 1, 2, and 2 because I'm very irritated right now. I know you guys love when I go off. I mean, every week I go off now, every other week. I want to make, Rocco, please stop it. Thank you. Here, come here, baby boy. Rocco, stop whining. Anyway, I only come on here and tell you guys so the next person knows better because I'm not tolerating it. Rocco, best side, okay? See, even my dog's irritated. I'm not tolerating it, okay? So, story time, you guys. It just amazes me. It really does how ridiculous and unfucking grateful some people can be. Thank you, Loving Life. So I had a client. I've been working with her for over a year. About a year and August, September, about a year and 2 months. Now, her case is very difficult, okay? However, I have gotten progress on this case. Can you believe, you would expect this from somebody who's gotten zero progress, but this coming from somebody who did get progress. And please argue with me about that because I have all the receipts. So this case, let me just tell you, these two people, no contact for a very long time, okay? I don't even remember exactly how long, but it was very long. Living in two different countries, okay? Not even living in the same country, okay? So I told this person, thank you for the $2.99. I told this person, thank you, B. James. Thank you for making protection bracelets. I just got hit from behind by a much bigger car on a slick street. Minimal damage. Love you and your spirits. Oh, really? Love you, boo. Well, at least it was from behind, too, so it wasn't your fault. So they have to fix your car, and you don't have to pay for it. Thank you, Amaya. I love you, Shireen. You're amazing. Although I haven't lived my end result, things are getting better. Okay, good. So, Ya Allah. Okay, so I told this person, as I tell all of you, all of my clients, because I do get the difficult cases, because let me be clear on this. People have to wait up to 2 months just to speak to me. So their cases are not like, oh, we broke up 2 weeks ago. Oh, we broke up a month ago. Oh, we broke up 2 months ago. No, they've been broken up for quite some time, okay? All of my clients. I maybe have had a couple in the last year that were less than 3 months that they've been broken up. Hey, Mr. Glass, long time no see. And thank you, Sophia. Thank you for the 333. Love you, boo. And thank you, Amaya. Sorry, I didn't mean to just skim over your thing. I'm just so fucking irritated. Okay? So, as I tell all my clients, things can, hey, Hoazin, miss you, boo. Where the fuck have you been? Okay? But as I tell everybody, I haven't seen Hoazin in a long time, I give everybody a manifestation time. Everybody. Very clear on it. Very fucking clear, okay? And I say it could take less or it could take more. I just had a case. Thank you, Habibi Yusuf. You're never giving me a hard time, Habibi. You're amazing. Thank you. And again, I'm not meaning to skim over you guys. Let me just get through this, okay? So, very clear. I was very clear with her. And here I am. She paid me one time, over a year ago in July of last year. That was the last time I've never had my hand out to ask anybody for more money ever. And I've worked, now I have a lot of good clients that will just pay for boosters. They don't think I'm entitled or obligated to do them. They will pay for them or they'll throw me extra money, but I never ask, okay? I have it on the site. Now, the only time if somebody drives me fucking insane, be my guest. Here you go. You want a booster? If something's not going fast enough, feel free to fucking pay for a booster, okay? Okay? This person never paid for a booster, never paid for coaching, never paid for a consult after the fact, like to see like what's going on. Let's see where we're at, okay? Have gotten progress on this case. Her target has reached out to her several fucking times, okay? Thank you, Talia Habibti. Thank you. Love talking to you. You're such a strong, genuine woman, Shireen, and your advice is the best. Whoever gets to work with you is really blessed. Thank you for your time. Oh, thank you, baby girl. Okay, so, ya Allah, Rocco, can you please stop whining at the door? Okay, so, and I just took him out, so I know he doesn't have to pee right now. So, never once has ever paid for any extra work in over a year. Do you fucking think that at this point in time, after working with you for over a year, that I'm making shit off of you? The ungratefulness is fucking astounding. And I'm letting people know right now, if you try me like this, you're done. I'm done. I told her, okay, well, since you feel, thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Christine. Since you feel that this isn't adequate what I'm doing, and even in her own email, it even said, oh, he suddenly messaged me and this and that. And yeah, we talked. Bitch, what did you say to him though? That's what I want to know. What did you say to him? The dude contacted you multiple times since I've been working. And it all was just recent, exactly when I told her that it would happen. It just started. From June, actually, he started. So less than 1 year, he started contacting you. And I'm not going to say the details of everything, but I'm pretty sure you were being a bitch to him. But I haven't talked to you. I haven't spoke to you. Only via email because, you clearly don't want to pay for my time or coaching or anything, and I'm not going to put it on the table. I'm not going to say, hey, book a coaching or book a consult, book a reading. Let's see what's going on. I'm not going to do that. If you want it, you pay for it. That's it. Thank you, Natural Beauty. Love you, baby girl, for your wonderful spirits and my nephews. Aw, thank you, Erica M. Love you guys. Love you guys so much. I love all of you. Amaya, love you. Love you, Christine, Catherine, Frozen again, Talia. Nikki, Nicole, thank you, boo. Love you all. Yusuf. Noel. Oh, thank you, Noel. I didn't see that. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Amaya. Love you guys. Love you, B. James. Let me calm down here. Okay. So by all means, if it's not adequate for you, see, here, like, I said, go ahead and go work with somebody else. I want to see who's going to tolerate you for over a year. I want to see. And then you have the audacity to ask me if I'm still working on your case. Like I'm up. First of all, no, past my main work, I'm not obligated to boost your shit up. Have I? Yes. Why? Because I wanted to manifest you. I wanted you to get what you want. Now, of course, after 6 months, it's definitely, all of that is at my discretion. Any boosters that are not paid for are at my discretion. But I wanted to get you off my goddamn schedule. Okay? And for you to ask me if I'm still working on your case, as if the way you asked was like I'm obligated to still be spelling your fucking work after all this time, and you haven't not once offered me to pay me for such boosters. Of course, the people that pay for the boosters, they are priority. They will get their boosters first. Then whatever I have time for after that. But just the fact that I'm still dealing with your case, giving offerings on your case, and boosting it as much as I possibly can. I'm not going to say I was boosting it once a month, because I'm definitely not. Okay, after 6 months, I definitely was not boosting your case more than once a month, once every month. No, maybe once every 3 months. But still, I don't have to do it ever if I don't want to. After what work I've already done, I don't have to do that, okay? But just the simple fact that now I'm boosting you up on my time and at my expense, because after a year, after the 27 days that I've been working each fucking spell, I'm not making really shit off you after 6 months. Okay, if you take more than 6 months to manifest, I'm not really making shit at the end of the day. I have expenses, I have materials, I have offerings, and I have an employee that needs to be paid. Okay? The fact that you think a year later that I'm making shit off of you, I never want to be on your bad side. It's always best to listen and do what you say. It's an unappreciation that gets me the most. That here I am still working with you after all this time. You never once even bothered to book a reading or anything. Oh, if you feel like it's not moving into your fucking liking, even though the dude wasn't even speaking to you at all. At all. Nothing. Living in a whole different time zone, in a whole different country, in a whole different continent. Okay? And you were separated for a long fucking time. I want to say it was close to a year. I don't remember exactly, but I know it was close to a year for me to give you the manifestation time that I gave you, which was 1 year. And here we are 2 months after that time, which can vary. People do have this little thing called free will. So I can't, and I'm very clear on that. Okay? Very, very clear on that. And just how you was sound the I don't know if people think I don't that Gabby won't show me something, and Gabby covers up, I feel, for a lot of people. She doesn't show me but for her to tell me someone needs checked, that means someone needs checked. Gabby is not that type of person. Gabby is very, very patient. She's very, very understanding. So for her to take this email and say, you need to check this girl, you already know. Even my husband was pissed. He's like, I could imagine if she talked to you like that, what she talked to the guy like. Okay? Right, babe?
Fuck yeah.
Okay? Thank you, Phillies. Oh, honey. Yo, I wish I had my... Oh, babe. No, thank you. Okay, Rocco, Justin, I'm on thing. Okay? So, like, I could imagine the shit you were saying on the phone, but guess what? You won't book any sort of consultation or reading, and I'm sorry, but I've done enough for you over this period of time. I'm not doing it for free. I'm sorry. I've done enough free shit. I'm digging in my pocket already at this point, okay? Only for the simple fact I don't like to lose. It's really, honestly, you want me to be honest? It's really not about you or making you happy. It's about me and not liking to lose. That's what the fuck it's really about, if you really want to know. Sure, does pleasing you, is it a plus? Sure it is. But it's really not about that. It's about, I don't like to lose. That's what the fuck it's really about. Okay? And just the sheer entitlement and the audacity. If somebody's literally working for you for free at this point, if not free, definitely coming out of my pocket at this point. Okay? You're taking up time and energy and materials out of my pocket. Because after you haven't paid me shit since July of last year, you have a lot of fucking nerve. A lot of nerve to even complain. And if you don't like it, feel free to go pay somebody else and let's see how much they'll tolerate from you. Let's see. Let's see how much they're willing to do for you. So, anybody tries me like that, they're gone. I'm done. The first second I feel like you are being rude or entitled or not appreciative, if I'm working with you and I'm very clear on how long something may take. Thank you, Sweet Leaf. Habibti, he's crying because he wants his father. Thank you, Sweet Leaf. Shireen, I feel you have master number. Can you tell us if you have a master number in your numerology? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, baby girl. You were on my mind most of the day. Your videos kept popping up on my feed. I'm glad you came on. Love you all. Love you too, Habibti. I love you all. But I don't know, babe. I'll look into it. I'm not really sure. Rocco! Okay, he's crying for Justin. Justin, can you come inside so he stops whining? He's like stomping his feet and whining. Hey, D. Love you, boo. Where's Sneha and Patrona? Are they in here? Rocco said, woo, woo, woo. I know. Woo, 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 woo. Here it goes. So, thank you, Amaya, baby girl. So, yeah, the first second I feel like anybody is doing that or entitled, when I'm so, like, I could see if I sat here and bullshitted you and gave you some unreasonable expectation, but I'm very clear, very honest, and I tell you multiple ways on the phone, in the email, in the client video. When I'm talking to you one-on-one is when I give, like, in the email, I give a time frame. On the phone, I'm like, okay, I won't expect shit for less than this amount of time, X amount of time. I wouldn't expect nothing for less than X amount of time. Everybody, welcome. And then she, like, with a little bit after this time, meanwhile, you've gotten, I hate this word, but movement and progress, okay? Thank you, Gracie. And I hate that word, but you've definitely gotten progress. And it says even in your last bitchy ass email, okay, that you've gotten progress. The fact, like, if you got absolutely nothing, that still wouldn't give you a right to be rude like that. But the fact that you got progress and you still have the nerve to be rude, and you still have the nerve after I've been working with you for this long and never asked you for additional nothing, not one penny more have I ever asked you, nor did you offer. Like, that's like literally somebody volunteering at my house, right? I paid them for cleaning last year. I paid them to clean my house and my yard. And yet they're still coming every fucking month to clean my house and my yard, or for 6 months they come back and clean my house and my fucking yard, and I don't pay them shit. And a year later they're still doing it. They don't have to do it. I know they don't have to do it, but I'm complaining at how they're cleaning my house and my yard. Well, feel fucking free to go get another witch to work for you. That's basically what the equivalent is. She feels everything for y'all and is with y'all. Thank you, Gabby. And she knows because she works for me. Joseph said the same thing. He worked for me. They see what I go through. You guys don't. Justin sees what I go through. Gabby sees what I go through. Joseph saw what I went through. Actually, Patrona and Sneha saw what I went through when they came to visit. Hey, Randa. But that's like me paying someone to do my yard work a year ago. And as a courtesy, once a month for 6 months, this person came back to clean my yard, do my yard work, and I'm not paying him shit. And he keeps coming back for a year. It went from once a month to once every 3 months. And I'm not offering him a dime. I'm not paying him anything, but he's still cleaning my yard once every 3 months. And I have the nerve to complain.
You yell at him, he forgot to blow the back
I
porch.
yell at him because he forgot to blow the back porch. Yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Now I'm not going to do shit for you. Now I'm done. Don't update me on shit. I don't want to know. I don't care. And consider yourself lucky if it manifests at this point, because the spirits see that ungratefulness. They see, here he is contacting you. You're talking to him. You even said you had a very nice conversation. Why? Because he's not jumping yet into begging you back. First of all, you got reconciliation work. You didn't get obsession work or domination work. You wanted the least expensive route. That's just to bring him back and for you to reconcile, to get back together. That's the goal at the end of the day. But what do you want? Him begging and crying? Is that what you want, Habibti? And you're mad because he didn't do that yet? But he started to come in. It would have been close if you didn't obviously have no gratitude. And you wonder why. You wonder why. Unbelievable. Try me like that and we're done. We're done. I'm done. Khalas, I don't need that shit. I don't need it. I can't even believe.
Your nails.
Okay. So, just put that in perspective. Think about that before you fix your fingers to type some ungrateful ass shit to me when I've been dealing with your case for a long time, for over a year and 2 months. Never asked you for nothing. That's crazy. That's insane to me. The entitlement and the lack of gratitude is like insane. Unbelievable.
Sorry, son.
I want you to go work with somebody else and see what they
What you think,
what they do for you. I hear him meowing. Did somebody just ask me how much the spell was that they got?
Wow.
I'm not discussing that.
Who's outside?
I don't talk about my prices on live. Anyway, hey Wakeisha. Shireen is amazing and very clear and upfront from day one. No offense to you. Thank you, Habibti Wakeisha. Love you, boo. No offense to the person that asked that. Who is that? MV? I don't discuss my prices on live. Okay, but definitely not enough to last a year. That's for sure. I mean, how much can you pay somebody to work for you for a fucking year? Can I know?
A lot.
Unbelievable. It broke down. I'll give you the breakdown of it, though. I'll give you the breakdown. It broke down to about $12 and change a month per spell. That's what it broke down to. I'll give you the breakdown. It broke down to about $12 and I believe it was $12.63 per spell per month. No, that's what's breaking it down. That's what it broke down to. Okay? The audacity. If I divided it. Thank you, Habibti Kayla. Love you, boo. I broke it down to the full amount divided by the spells that I did per month. And it broke down to about $12 and change. Actually, Gabby did the math with me. So, give or take. That's what it broke. That's what the fuck it broke down to. Thank you, Green Tea Milk. I just now paid in full, and I'm at peace knowing that. Love you, Amaya. Green Tea Milk. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Rachel Reeds. They better put some respect on your name. That makes sense. If you wouldn't want that out there, yeah, baby girl. Just because, you know, I have people watch me, and they're always trying to, I just don't like to discuss it, but that's what it broke down to, about $12 and change a month. Thank you for the $17. So, like, love you, my malicious. So that's why I'm like, so like, are you kidding me? And my materials cost way more than that. I mean, one figure candle, if I got it retail, one figure candle would be $7. That's just candle work. That's not counting the sihr. That's not counting me freezing my ass off in a cemetery in the middle of the night. That's not counting that. All right. So anyway, now I gotta take a cleansing bath because it's waxy moon. I'm not supposed to be angry. I'm not supposed to be angry, but it's like, I can't help it. And you guys know every single shitty experience I've had because I always vent about it on here, which is probably not a good thing. I'll never put anybody on blast or say their names or anything, but I just want to know, am I crazy? Like, am I crazy? Like, I just need validation, I guess. Like, is it just me? It's love work time. Let's get it on. Is it just me? There is an Arabian woman in it, I think. Sneha, y'all, Shireen has manifested things for me within days. I'm on my knees thanking her spirits every day. I give Shireen money for offerings every 2 weeks. I get paid, meaning Shireen and the Shireen gets offerings. That's on top of these super chats. Love you, Sneha. You do too much, boo. I always yell at you for that. Thank you, Marilyn. Never feels right now paying right away. You're always genuine. Love you, girl. I love you all, and I'm sorry for this. Thank you so much, Sneha. You already give me way too much. And I'm not saying people have to do that at all. I'm not saying that. But when I'm sitting here doing extra shit, and I don't have to be, and I'm tolerating you and your fucking novels and trying to do everything I can to get what you want, do not send me some email that is like entitled like, oh, you know, I should read it to you. It's in my phone. Thank you, Sabrina Ahmed. Hello, Shreen, sending you much love. It literally says, basically, can I get, it was like, hi, Gabby, can I get any advices from, because her English isn't the greatest, can I get any advices from Shireen as to why her spell hasn't manifested? He's been calling me. He's suddenly messaging me, and we had a conversation. We've had good conversations. And then she said, he suddenly messaged me. It was like we're having conversations, but she mentioned money basically. Damn, I wish I could read it to you verbatim. Maybe, no, I won't post it. But it was basically like he suddenly messaged me and we've been having good conversation, but he hasn't offered to come see me, which is flying to a different country during a pandemic. FYI, and he hasn't invited me to come see him, which is again flying to a different country during a pandemic. Should I just kiss goodbye the money that I paid Shireen and the idea of getting back with him? Because talking to him is making me mentally unstable, or something along that line. So basically, he hasn't invited me to come fly out of the country during a pandemic to see me, nor has he offered to fly out of the country during a pandemic to go see her. And should she kiss goodbye the money that she paid me, and the idea of getting him back? Because that's as far as the spell went for her. I think mine's actually nicer than the ways hers sound. And I tried to look at it like, is this a language barrier thing? Like, is it because her English isn't good that I'm really taking it very like thing? But it was just the history throughout this whole process. It was throughout the whole thing. I had to check her back in December, only a couple months into the process. So it wasn't a language barrier. It was just plain rudeness. Okay. Should you kiss the money goodbye? Well, I'm the one putting in the money at this point. I'm the one putting in the time. I'm the one putting in the energy, and I'm the one putting the materials and the offerings. I'm the one having to pay an assistant to deal with your novel negative ass emails. I'm the one that has to take my time out of my day to write you back in response to your negative ass emails. And so does my assistant. I mean, that's what I think triggered me, is you talking about money, and here I am, like, not even breaking even off of you. And nobody would tolerate it. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm stubborn and I don't like to lose, I wouldn't even be bothered. I wouldn't even be doing all of this for somebody like that, okay? But it was just because I didn't want to give up, because I don't like to lose. But you take that and like... I mean, and you're sitting there in the email saying he suddenly messaged you out of nowhere and you had really good conversation. And that your pride wasn't letting you respond to him right away. But because he didn't offer to fly out of not just the country, out of the continent to go see you during a pandemic, that this wasn't progress when you guys were not even speaking before. Unreal. Anyway, I'm repeating myself at this point. Unbelievable. Like, unbelievable. Shireen, that wouldn't be losing because you got the reconciliation. You did what you hired you for. You know, a lot of witches would have considered that a reconciliation. A lot of witches would have considered that a reconciliation. But I didn't consider that because they didn't officially make it back together. But I don't know what was said that, you know, that he didn't at least say, let's get back together. I don't know, because she didn't never want to book any consultation with me or anything to see, okay, let's see where we're at. Like, what's going on? Like, what did you say? What did you not say? What did he say? Like, but you've been having nice conversations. So I don't understand. So regardless, okay, from nothing to that is still progress. And you probably would have been this close to getting back together in a commitment, even though I wasn't paid for commitment, I was paid for reconciliation. But to me, obviously, a reconciliation means you want to get back together. Obviously. I mean, let's not fucking be nitpicky here, okay? You want to get back together. I mean, you're not going to, I get that. That's the goal. But what do you want him to be begging and crying on his knees? You didn't pay for that. You paid for reconciliation. Thank you, Amaya. I know I don't leave these. It's my first time, but I've been feeling God, and I want you to know I appreciate your spirits and you. I pray for you. And every time I give you an offering because it's only right. Thank you, baby girl. Love you. Ashley Victoria. Love you, boo. So, yeah, it's just can't please nobody. Nothing, can't. Some people, that's not true. I please a lot of people, but not that. Some people, though, no matter what you do, it's just like my thumbnail. No matter what you do for them, they will not even acknowledge what you did. They will only be acknowledging what you didn't do or what they didn't like appreciate, or you know what I'm saying? Like nothing's good enough for some people. You can literally, they want everything to be absolutely perfect, or they want, you know what I'm saying, before they even consider it a job well done. I've literally had so many people where it's like, I got their person back and everything was good, but I've literally had people write me a testimonial like this, right? I swear to God, you guys. I literally had a client who the target took her to a beautiful vacation out of the country. It was gorgeous. They had a good time. They were all in love. Mind you, they were separated for a long time. It took me about a year and a half or more actually to reconcile these two people. They were broken up for a long time. They too, this is what I specialize in. They too lived in a different country, different continents, okay? When they finally got back together, he took her on a nice vacation. I believe it was a cruise, right? And she sends me what I see is a testimonial. But when I look at it, it was like basically saying, didn't say none of that. It didn't say none of that. It didn't say nothing about the vacation. Didn't say nothing about how long I worked for her, how I never gave up on her. Never said, it was more like, and I know the binding. It was more like what she wanted, because at that point I was like, okay, he's back. You want to do a binding or whatever? And the testimonial was basically saying not what I had already did, but what she wanted me to do from that point on. Didn't say nothing about all the hard work I put in, but and I know this binding is gonna work, and I know that what did she say? And I know we're not married yet, but I know we're gonna be married, and I know, and it was just like, I can't even explain it. It was just like what she didn't get yet, that first of all was not my responsibility, okay? But you didn't even talk about everything. Like, you don't have to get into detail, but nothing? You didn't say nothing I did for you? It was just, that's a testimonial, girl? That's what you're waiting for a different work that I didn't even start yet? I swear, shit like that all the time. It's like nothing. Some people are never satisfied. You can literally bend over backwards and they'll never be satisfied. And I try not to complain. I'm very blessed. I get to do what I love, and I love people. I love to help people. I'm very blessed. I am blessed. I'm not being ungrateful. I feel like I'm sounding ungrateful right now, but it's just hard to explain. It's hard to explain. Like, how do you not mention that I worked with you for damn near a year and a half? It was a long time. It was, if I got her in the end of 2018, and then she manifested just like a couple months ago. So it was, about a year and a half. How do you not mention that, like all the setbacks we had and how I still kept working for you and all the shit that I went through to literally manifest you? And You know, how you thought all hope was lost, and then one day, boom, all of a sudden he came around. How do you not mention that, but you mention, oh, and the binding, I know we're going to be bound, and I know, you know, we're not married yet, and I know we're going to be married. It was more like a petition for a new case rather than a testimonial. Does that make sense? My girl, I ride with you and you ride with me. I'm forever grateful to be your family. You're my family. Love you. I bet if he proposed, she'll be complaining about the ring and proposal. Girl, I'm telling you, that's the shit. I'm going to say a lot of my clients are amazing. A lot of them are very, very grateful. Most of them. And I should do more videos about that, but you, first of all, I wouldn't be as interested. You guys would not be as entertained. I think my rant videos probably get the most views out of everything. That's not why I do it. I do it to see, is it just me? Or are some people motherfuckers? Like, wow, bro. And yet, go work with anybody else. I want to see if they tolerate this bullshit. I will. Go see. I want to see. You're going to find out. Because I ain't dealing with you no more. Go work with somebody else and see if they tolerate even a pinch of what I tolerated and did a pinch of what I do for you. I want to see. And I want to see. And I'll bet you money. I'll give you $500 if you get somebody that I know is a real person and they bend over backwards and jump through hoops like I do. I swear to God, I'll give you $500. PayPal. Swear. That's how confident I am that nobody will find somebody to tolerate the shit that I fucking do. And do the shit that I do for you. Nobody. And shit, why should they have to? That's just my ego. That's really because of my ego and no other reason. Yeah, I care about you guys. Yeah, I love a lot of you guys, most of you guys. But really, it's more about me trying to, you know, prove something to myself than anything else. I'm just being honest. It's not really about, it is about pleasing you to a degree, but it's more about pleasing myself. I got to get rid of that ego, man. Just take my losses. That's it. Fuck it. Not even some appreciation. God damn it. Anyway. Hey, Pierre Habibti. I can say that you do all and more for us. Love you. Thank you. Good luck finding someone like the queen. Love you, Petrona. Hey, Ro. That's my friend Rowan, y'all. That when I told you the story about Santa, he's one of my brother witches that he was a sign from Santa. That's who I was talking about. Go check out his channel, even though he doesn't post videos anymore, and he should. Anyway, all right, you guys, I just came. You guys, give me a thumbs up. I mean, I guess this video, I don't care about it circulating that much, but you can feel free to thumbs up me, you guys. I see 84 thumbs and 175 people. Thank you. I wish you all very much blessings. Very much, that sounded like bad English. I wish all of you that are in this live and those of you who watch later and those of you who give me a thumbs up on this video and those of you who did give me super chats, I really appreciate it. I wish you all blessings, abundance, prosperity, success, good health for you and your loved ones, inshallah, and that you get all the things that you want in life that is good for you and that's beneficial to you and that's not detrimental to you. Inshallah. Amen. Love you guys so much. And I will see you guys in my next video. I can't wait to show you guys my workroom. Justin set it up all perfect for me. Thank you, baby. Love you. You're the best. I love when you make that face. Give me a kiss. Say hi. His face when I'm complimenting him is so funny. He's like a little kid. He's like this. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys all for the love and the super chats and just the validation. I appreciate it. VC, hey, boo. Love you guys. Sharon, what's up, boo? I always see you guys towards the end. Randa. Love you guys.